Hey there, Magic players. Barry White here from MagicUntapped.com and Magic Untapped right here on YouTube. As you can see, we're about to do a premiere draft of the brand new Magic the Gathering set. Just came out on MTG Arena, Murders at Karlov Manor. Let's give it a go. All right, we've got pack one. Pack one, pick one. What do we have here? We have No More Lies, a counter spell. We have Kellen, a 3/4 for 4. Investigating. It can destroy an artifact. If I destroy the artifact, I get to draw a card, which would be kind of nice. Repulsive mutation. So I don't really know too much about what's in this set. I've done a pretty good job of not being spoiled on the spoilers. So a lot of these I'm seeing for the first time. And I'm just going to go ahead and knee-jerk reaction. Just go ahead and go for Kellen. Because I think clue tokens are going to be something that's going to be pretty much a thing. Although having a flying with vigilance and haste is rarely a bad thing either. Tagging with 3 or more creatures though can be a bit of well, a player. I draw a card. It doesn't even have to be me. It could be anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up too, so I can. I mean, it's early, and I can go a couple different ways. Yeah, I know there's a disguise, which is kind of like morph, so there is that. But I have a couple of ways I can go here. We got here what, expose a culprit, so basically like unmorph something. Don't really, not really sure what to do here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with expose a culprit for now. We have this another offender at large, another exposed culprit. White seems to be getting picked fairly more. So 1/3 that can become a 2/3, but again I have to go real creature heavy if I do that. Do I go real creature heavy? Is that just something I do? I mean, maybe it's something I do. Maybe. Find out. Whenever put in sacrifice an artifact deals. So this is like a turn off your clues. I like that. I think I'm pretty much sure I like that. A little direct damage there. Those disguise, cloaked, whatever they're calling it. Disguise, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go with that vengeful tracker. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be pretty good against the investigating and clue tokens and whatnot. And I'm going to pick up a second one because I like the first one. That was easy. And a 5/5 for 5 is not terrible. Especially when, you know, I can give it menace. That's not terrible at all. I'm going to go for that. So I think I'm definitely going the creature route, the wide creature route. I'm going to go ahead and go make your move. Well, spot removal is not a bad idea typically. And what we got here? Breakout, non-make colors. Oh, this is my my first pack, I think. Yeah, I think it is, and I'm thinking I might go ahead and go with that Rage. +2/+0, haste. If it dies this turn, I get a detective. Why not? And let's see, magnifying glass. It's a reprint. The rest of this isn't in my colors. At least this I could feasibly play. I think I've pretty much committed to white-red at this point. And a thinking cap. Addy Assailant. Alright, next pack. Well, that's easy. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the dual land. And moving on to... Is it pack 2, pick 2. Got Reckless Detective. 0/3, but I don't like how... I mean, it's card draw. It's a discard outlet, but it's not really something I'm looking for. I'm going to go ahead and go with this Person of Interest. That's kind of like a 2-for-1. Get 2 2/2s out of it. I think that's okay. Case of Gateway Express. Well, that's actually kind of works with us trying to go wide thing. So let's do that. over this one. Although this one too is that's a good idea too. We have 2 No More Lies in one pack. Moving on. Okay, I still got that Novice Inspector, which is nice. And a second Novice Inspector I think would be just fine as well. Connecting the dots. Kind of a hand refiller. I kind of like the hand refiller actually. I'll go for that. Another 1/1. I love the art on this. This one I did see before, the Frantic Scapegoat. Ah! I'm just going to go ahead and run with that just because the card makes me happy. Now we have a 1/10. Pardon me. My soda talking back to me there. So 1/10, I can disguise it, you know, morph it essentially. Make it a 2/2. Gives things hexproof. I think that's kind of nice. Yeah, we're going to run with that. Let's see. Hey, that's a convenient target. Gets a +1/+1. Suspects it. It's not a terrible idea. Instant bystander. If it gets hit big, I investigate. It's basically a blocking fodder. I think I want to go for the target, however. And I guess I'm going to demand answers to stay in my color. And we got another one of these seasoned guys, or I can get another one of these big guys. I think I'd rather have the lower CMC. And another rage. Just, I mean, it's in my colors. Might as well. Demand answers again. And the green card. Alright, pack 3. Master Girl, Known Killer. Not in my colors, but it's a pretty cool character. I like the Wither. I think there's a lot of cool stuff there. I think I'd rather take the shock, though. I think it's better for this. Always crack one of those later. And by later, I meant not in this draft. Although I'm just grabbing that because I think it's pretty. Although a 4/3 for 5. No, I gotta go for the pretty card. Got a Case of the Burning Masks. 3 more sources. Dealt damage. When it solves, I can sacrifice it. Exile cards and play them. I also have this 4/4 here that when it attacks, I can put +1/+1 counters on things. We also have this, I can make Thopters. I can put counters on things. I like the fact that I can make the Thopters. Go a bit wide with that. I think I kind of like that. Especially with them having flying and whatnot. And then another pretty Drowned in the Loch. You know, I did it once. Let's just do it again. Okay, actually picking things we were actually going to use this time. I could get wrapped another shock. Another Vengeful Tracker could be good as well. +2/+2 and Vigilance is, I think, a great thing. I actually really like that Due Diligence. So I'm going to take my Due Diligence and take that. From here, another Spot Removal card. And I think now we're going to have to go ahead and grab that big boy. From here, knife! It's a knife! But it does give you +1/+0 for a strike. Although I do kind of like this red herring. 2/2 haste, it's body. I can sacrifice it. It's a clue fish. Go for that. Nothing here I'm really going to play, so I'm just going to pick Soul Search because the art's neat. Go ahead and grab that wall. It's in my color. nothing in my color, so I'm just going to eliminate the impossible instead. Grab the white creature. And grab the green card. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see what I can put together out of this. Got a little thinking, a little plan to do. Pare this down to 40 cards, and in just a second, due to the smoke and mirrors of video editing, you're going to see what that is. Alright folks, this is kind of what I've put together, at least for now. Got a couple so-sos, I might switch out, who knows. But I got 5 1-drops here, got a handful of these 2-drops, got some spot removal, I got some creature support. Really what I'm trying to do here is I'm really just trying to go wide and see how it goes. Okay, game one playing against Matty Ung. Got 3 lands, got a turn 2 play, got a turn 3 play. Think I'm okay. Hey, keeping that. And opponent is on the play. Speaking of like a thing, okay, that's enough. Let's see. Oh, they're playing fancy. All right, Bubble Smuggler. You have a 2/1. Well, it doesn't really matter for the rest of it. They have a 2/1. Let's brown a 1/3. Now pass turn. Opponent, another planes. They're gonna smuggle some bubbles. What we got going on here? I'm gonna go ahead and lean right into that. They're gonna lose their guy. They're probably hoping that I wouldn't block. Ooh, interactive. Got the wrench. Anyway, got a disguise Bubble Smuggler. No, we don't have a disguise one. What happened here? Okay, got it. Now it's a flying 2/1. I got you now. I see what we're doing here. Well, let's go ahead and get in for one. I'm gonna bring out my Vengeful Tracker. Plan next turn, unless they give me something to make my move on. Will be due diligence. And I'll be due diligencing. Due diligencing? Is that a word? Due diligencing? All right. Go ahead and pop on the due diligence. Pop it on the 1/3. Make it a 3/5. That's going to trigger. Give it 4/4. We're going to get in for 7 with vigilance. There we go. Oh, I found the lead pipe. There's the candlestick. And the dagger. All the clue pieces. The butler did it. Opponent. So what does this guy do? Case cracker. 3/3 flyer. When it dies, investigate. They have the Case of Gateway Express as well. Getting rid of my... Oh, pardon me. My 2/2. That is fine, because I can make more 2/2s. Well, first, let's get in there for 3. And boom. And again, you have to attack with 3 or more creatures for that to matter. Opponent dropping that down. They have a Market Watch Phantom. I can give it flying. Okay, it can get flying. It's an ETB type thing. Opponent's got another trick up their sleeve. I can feel it. And yes, they do. Another Case of Gateway Express. Okay, so that just happened. Getting in there. Doing a good job of getting in there, too, I might add. Alright. Well, they keep getting in there with those flyers. That's going to hurt. That's going to be... Assume they play another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That could be 7. Which would be fun. And then that's going to trigger. It's going to be even more than that, actually. Yeah, at least happens during the end step. So there is that. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and get in with that. Get my 3 damage in. Bring out another one of these consultants. Leave some mana up to make my move if I so need to. Or I could just make my move on one of those cases as well. Nope, they don't want to do that. So I'm going to pass the turn. Pass. Bring me down to 3. And I am just... Do I just get rid of one of those? I don't know. I don't really see the point in this point in time. So, I'm going to go ahead and move on there. I'll attack. Get some triggers. Next to blockers. He's going to have to block. And go on the job, and that should, in theory, win it. And there we go. Yay. Game 2, we're playing against Xenaruk. Hello, Xenaruk. I do have a turn 1, I have a turn 2. I have nothing beyond that. I could hope to grab a mountain. I'm not in love with this hand though, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that back. Okay, here we go. This is a little better now. Yeah, this is a lot better now, actually. Going to keep these 6. Going to toss back plains. I'm going to start with my Elegant Parlor. I'm going to Surveil. On the job did me well last time, so I'm going to keep that so I can draw it. Seems to be a good trump card. Thundering Falls, they got something very similar. Hey, that card looks familiar, doesn't it? Alright, Mountain down. Vengeful Tracker out. And passing turn. Opponent brings out 4, so running 3 colors. They're going to break out. I'm going to look at the top 6 cards of their library, reveal a creature. 2 or less. Pin the battlefield, gains haste. If you didn't, pin your hand. Okay. Well, very good. Throw that down. I drew my Aurelia, which is nice. I'm going to get in for 2. And then I'm going to disguise. Variation of Morph. Face down card. What card is it? It's face down card. They also have a face down card with the Ward 2. Ward 2 is so good. Ward 2 is so good. Bring down the Sanctuary Wall. And then I'm going to say no attacks at this point in time. I may attack next turn. I'm not sure yet. Another face down card. All these face down cards, man, I tell you. Well, no, I can't bring that out next turn. I still need 2 more. Hard hitting question. Alright, that question did hit quite hard. It almost makes you want to connect the dots. Okay. Yeah, I know. No attack. Yeah, they're reading the card going like, alright, what's going on here? We're going to land cycle a Topiary Panther. Would have been a 6/5 trampler. Bring down another face down card. All of these face down cards, I swear. Well, at least I can try to get rid of one of them. So we're going to go ahead in case of the Gateway Express, Murder in the Orient Express, and we're going to kill the middle one. And we'll pay the 2. 1, 2. Resolve. Pay. What do we get? A 6/7. I'm okay with that. No attacks. So I forgot that Disguise has this Ward 2. That is not terrible, because that's, I mean, it's an improved morph. What do you want? Torch the Witness. Oh, there goes my 110. And we have a clue, a shoe. It's a shoe clue. Alright, blocking there. Taking 2 damage. Okay, drop that down. Let's go ahead and Aurelia the Law above. I want to call Aurelia above the law. I really do. Well, let's get in there. Exile there. Hit for 4. That's right. I need a player, me or somebody else, attack with 3 or 5 or more. But opponent, got that mountain out there. So the mountain you played, plains now. Didn't catch it. There we go. Well, Aurelia, it was nice while it lasted. Okay, yeah, can't be countered. Yeah, look at that. Cool stuff. Alright. That's funny. I can make my wall a temporary 2/4 with haste. Okay. That's funny. Alright, moving on. So it's thundering here in the game, and it is a rainstorm outside here as well. Whoop, cancel. Pass, block, done. We are morphing it into a 5/5. Alright, well, I'll get a 2/2 out of this at least. And then we'll tap that as well. Tap that down. If I'm going to lose it either way, might as well make the most of it. Oh, and then I can make my move with it later, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Do I get in there for 2? I guess I get in there for 2. Why not? Let's get in there for 2. Next. Turn. Good. In turn. Opponent, are they going to unmorph, undisguise, reveal? I know. What's the phrase for that? What do you say here? Alright, pass. Yeah, they are, and they're turning to just a 3/2. The double strike, though, is a pain in the butt. Alright, that's going to hurt. I do not feel all that great about this round, if I'm being completely honest with you here. Got that automation thingy. Well, let's just go ahead and destroy the warden. Made my move. Resolve that, and I'm fine tossing my on the job to grab these other 2 cards. That seems perfectly acceptable to me. Activate that ability. What do I get? Probably 2 lands. I get a land and I get a Fuss Bother. Also have a Vengeful Tracker. Can that be done? No, that's a sorcery there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, do that. Surveil. Due diligence. Red herring. I am fine with that, actually. I am perfectly fine with that. I should have swapped them, but I'm fine with that. Alright, moving on. Opponent cracks the clue, draws a card. But what do they do next? I don't know. We'll find out. Story at 8. Creepy music. Zenaruk, what you got for me? Bite down on Prime. So that happened, and now we have a 5. This might be game right here. Yeah, this is gonna be game right here. G, G, U. Boom, boom, boom. And one more. There we go. Alright, on to game 3. Game 3 against Gabs Bernardo. We have a restaurant here in town called Cafe Bernardo, so I guess that's kind of close. Well, the anti-aliasing looks terrible right now. Anywho, we got a couple plains, a couple mountains. We have Novice Inspector, a Scapegoat, and a Due Diligence. I feel okay about keeping this. It looks like Gabs Bernardo is going first with a Montania. I also will have a Montania with a Frantic Scapegoat that's going to go on in. It's going to become suspected. A 1/1 Menacer that cannot block going in. Opponent brings down a Plains with a Reckless Detective. I'm going to throw that down, and I am also going to throw down, well, nothing yet. I want to get in for another 1. Then I'm going to bring down the Seasoned Consultant. No, I do not want to. I'm going to decline that. And we'll pass turn. So I plan on giving it Vigilance. So to that end, alright, we got 2/3. No blocks, I'll take that. So to that end, I want to be able to block. Opponent throws down a mountain. They're going to remove something from the field, perhaps. No, they are not. Alright. I have another planes. I'm going to go and just drop down to the planes. I have a due diligence. I'm going to throw that down, putting the due diligence on the seasoned consultant. Opponent is going to take care of the seasoned consultant. Yes, they do. Alright, well, I'm just going to get in there for one then. And done. One and done. Alright, next turn I might play this person of interest so I can get that second creature out there. Are they going to discard a card or sacrifice? Yes, they are. They moving some land around. Moving the land. They're going to play a face-down card. I keep drawing land, so I'll go and do that. Let's go ahead and get in there. Person of interest comes out. Yes, I'm going to suspect my person of interest, as one should. So I have a suspected person of interest with a detective. And my frantic scapegoat. My goat of escape, if you would. They're going to get in there, discarding a card, drawing a card, and I'm not going to block again, so no blocks. Might block next turn, get this Novice Inspector out. I'm down to 14, they're at 16, they just brought out a Plains. And what are they going to do with it? What is the plan? Okay. Alright. Yeah, bring on the mountain. I just keep getting these lands. I'm a very land forward person. Land ho! Land ho! Alright, we're gonna get we're gonna go yeah, I'm gonna try to talk. We're gonna get in there with the person of interest and okay trying to trade with the detective. They're gonna go ahead and take it all. I'm gonna bring out a Novice Inspector. We're going to investigate. And then I'm just going to end the turn there. Novice Inspector and Thraben Inspector. Almost the same thing. Almost. Due diligence. Hey, I tried to do my due diligence. Didn't seem to work too well. Now did it. Bring that up. Got the rage. All the rage. Very, very ragey. Alright, 2-5 and a 4-4. Pass. They're getting in there. Are they going to do that? Yeah, they do. They keep discarding. Oh, okay. I have a feeling that a 4-4 is... I should probably take it down. 2 blockers. I have a very ragey Inspector. Felonious Rage. Not to be confused with Thelonious Monk. It looks like my opponent might have a response, and we'll find out. What do you got, man? They also have a Thelonious Rage. So we both get more detectives. Whoops. Hit my microphone there. A lot of detective work going on here. Quite a bit. They can block my person of interest now. But I'm okay with that. So let's attack. We're going to go and take it. I'm going to throw down a Vengeful Tracker. Pass the turn. So my kitty cat just walked into the room. So if you hear meowing, that's what it is. Oh, they have black too. Alright, well, of course they have black too. They've been discarding black cards. Hunted Bone Brute. Are they going to get in? Are they going to discard? They are. I'm going to go ahead and chump block here. As my kitty cat goes crazy behind me. The braggarts. I have one of those in here somewhere. Somewhere. So let's see. Bring that down. I can play it for 3. And then I can flip it. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's bring it in. Give it the word too. And I can flip it later. I'm not going to go to combat. I'm just going to pass the turn. If you can hear my cat, let me know in the comment section. I'm always wondering if the microphone's picking the kitty up enough for people to notice. Alright, are they going to discard and draw again? Yes, they are. Alright. Pass. I'm going to go ahead and block there. And then I'm just going to flip that. Man, passing turn. Probably. Essence of Antiquity. Nice big wall. Okay, now they have a flyer, which is fun. But I can bring out my Sanctuary Wall. And maybe I won't have to worry too much about the blocker. No attacks, moving on. Gabs Bernardo, 2 cards in hand. What do they got for us? Get it for 2 in the air. I mean, why not? Might as well. I would. Definitely would. Another face down card. And then we drain. Alright. Rage. All the rage. It's all the rage. I don't really have anything worth raging, however. So let's just move on, shall we? Opponent. And the thunder rolls. Thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. 6/7 reach. Not terrible at all. Let's see. Before we go to attackers, we're going to tap that down. And I'm going to do that. Lock it down for a little while. They're swinging out. I'm assuming they're suspecting it. Yes, they are. Are they going to do that? Yes, they are. So we have a few things here. Some things fairly big. Alright, we're going to pass the blockers. We're going to have to block there. That can't block. I have to double block there for the menace. I'm going to play my rage and get my detective back. Rage! So they're going to lose her bragger. I'm going to get hit pretty darn hard. I'm at 1. They're at 11. I drew a land, which isn't helpful. He can't block, so I might as well get in there for 2. And they have this game. Good game. Boom. Oh well. Okay, round 4. This could be the last round for this MGD, Mishra's Genuine Draft. Playing its Parsi Ball 26. I got a pretty good start here. Get that blocker out as well. Can hold the on the job, see if that can be a finisher for me later. So we're going to go ahead and keep this. My dinosaur opponent is on the play. I'm thinking I want to go ahead and drop the planes, drop the Novice Inspector, and get that clue token out. I'm going to hold the Scapegoat for just a moment. Alright, bring that out. Go ahead and bring out the scapegoat now. I'm going to go ahead and get in there for 2. Bring Parsibal down to 18. Dropping a forest. And dropping a tunnel tipster, a monodork that cares about face-down creatures. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... I'll go ahead and get in there for 2. They're probably not going to block. I'm pretty sure they want to keep that monodork out there. Okay, it brings them down. Go ahead and drop out a plains, and drop out a sanctuary wall, which I am not going to suspect. So, let's decline. It'd be kind of weird to have a 0/4 wall with menace that can't block. And then opponent brings down an inside source. Not bad value there. Not bad at all. Plop down a Montagna. And I'm going to see if I can bait them in a little bit. It might or might not work. I don't know. Alrighty. Let's get rid of that detective. Got 2 clues. Some fingerprints. Got an old boot. Dress shoe. Heel. A high heel. Face down cards. That tipster is going to get slightly larger. There you go. You have a 2/2. Alright, well, you know what? This is really inconvenient. Drawing all these lands. Of the 17 lands in this deck. As my cat goes bonkers again. Alright. Next we're going to go ahead and go to attackers. I'm going to attack with the scapegoat. And only the scapegoat. They're going to go ahead and double block. I'm going to do the face down card first. And my goat is a raging. It's a raging goat. Frantically raging. Raging Cajun. Opponent does have 1 wide open. What are they going to do with that? I do wonder. They are going to cease. They can on a couple cards. Drawing a card, gain some life. Go to damage. Alrighty. I'll get detective, and we'll end turn. Parsibal pros down another plains. Loxodon, eavesdropper, 3/3. Investigates. It can get bigger temporarily. We have a 10th district hero. 13 out of 4. What does that mean? What does 13 out of 4 mean? I don't even know. Look, evidence, exile. Oh, okay. Oh, it's 13. It can. I'm not sure. I'll have to see that in action. Not entirely sure what that's about. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my other clue here. Okay, another plains. All right, and more rage. Here, it's all the rage these days. All the rage. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pass the turn. Opponent. What's that guy do again? Gives detectives vigilance, that's right. And that's a detective, that's just a human. A little hush on the background there. Due diligence. I'm glad I grabbed 1. Maybe I should have grabbed 2. Well, they are going to attack, most certainly. With a whole bunch of stuff. I forgot to use my wall. Past the blockers. We are gonna block Hyun and block there. I'll have a Raging Detective. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, they're popping a clue. And I have a Raging Detective, which will give me a new detective. Well, I guess we'll lock down your Monodork. They pop the green for it, for why the heck not? Opponent. Boom, 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 ba-da-ba-doom. A lot of damage. Get another detective back. Look, it's not a land. Oh my gosh, it's not a land. I'm gonna hold back. Smallest Sentry, 1/3 reach. Cares about face down. Yeah, I think I could have drafted better in hindsight. But oh well. Let's see here. That can become bigger. That can become a 4/4. So let's just send everything at it. Why not? Just in case. Yep, made it a 4/4. Okay, I see. I got it now. Hey, look, another land. Alright. No attacks, passing turn. 8, 9 of 17 lands. So, I have 16 non-lands still in the deck. Face down card. Get a bigger tipster. Yeah, why not? I am definitely going to be on the losing end of this. At least I have a person of interest. Okay. Opponent has a watchdog. Yes, you do. And daily doodly. Getting in for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huge. Huge. That's actually pretty good. Well, this is gonna be game. I'm taking it out with him. Taking the detective out with him. Well, that didn't go quite as well as hoping it would, but you know, first time doing the Murders of Karlov Manor in limited play or at all, really. So I hope you guys enjoy the set. I hope your limited goes better than my draft did here today. Thank you very much for watching here on Magic Untapped. I'm Barry White.